Bad versus Wow. I believe this is episode 8, and I believe this is the last episode. I don't know if there will be a second season. Hopefully not. Joseline's Cabaret versus Baddies.
First up is the bad team big boss Natalie Nunn and her cast of fellow baddies, all riled up and ready to return to the BBW stage for a little rematch. And right team battle are the Cabaret ladies, led by Joseline Hernandez, who is ready to upgrade her crown from Puerto Rican princess to queen of everything.
I'm so glad when Mariah walked up, Courtney said, white woman with an attitude, because Mariah be trying so hard, and I just cannot deal with it. Oh, and y'all know I always gotta say, Natalie got on another stunner girl wig. Get your own style, Natalie. Joseline walks up with her Michael Jackson jacket on and her cocaine sweatpants. So they giving us a little recap of what happened last time when Joseline slapped the shit out of Natalie. Also, I peeped Egypt wasn't there this time. It came out that last time I don't think she was supposed to be there either because Egypt is on probation or parole for deleting her ex-boyfriend, but she got parole or probation because it was a DV situation, so it was self-defense. So if Egypt was there, I think things could have been a little bit more entertaining as far as a matchup because Egypt would have been willing to step up to Tasiki and they would have been a better matchup than Tasiki and T-Love. T-Love couldn't even beat Wet Wet, so we knew that Tasiki was going to eat her up. Now they backstage talking. Natalie talk about getting so much money and how she gets $7 million a year from OnlyFans. She get this much $1 million a year from Baddies. Why is your skin still like that? Why can I see the craters on your face from the camera with the makeup and everything? Like, that shows me that you still have bad skin under that makeup. But you're a multimillionaire, right? And you get so much money. But anyway, she's saying how all the girls from Joseline's show, nobody knows their name. And that's the one point I will give Natalie is that a lot of the girls on her show at this point do have 1 million followers. And I'm talking about even the people who didn't have a following beforehand. Not the Sukis, not the Mariah Lynn's. I'm talking about like Roly, Scotty, Razor, and like some of these new girls from this season will probably get that same thing. Tasiki. So she does make her girls known. Whereas Joseline, for some reason, they just don't stick the same way. Nobody cares about or gets to know their personalities like we do with the baddies. Another thing, Joseline is so quick to get rid of girls that she is left with such a weak team. There's so many girls that she fell out with or got into that would have made a better team right now. Miss Natural, Gaia, Wet Wet, which she didn't fall out with Wet Wet, but Wet Wet is not here. Lucky, Sapphire, Lexi Blow. You know, those are all girls that I feel like really tried to be on Joseline's good side. And she just got rid of them for bullshit reasons. Like, not so much Lucky, but definitely Sapphire, Lexi Blow, like, and they would have been a good team for her. And they would have been good fighters. Especially Miss Natural and Gaia. Okay, and I'm gonna show y'all real quick. For some reason, Joseline is cursing out this guy from Zeus's Glam Squad because he's touching her and she doesn't know him.
Can I stay? What's this? Why is you grabbing my hand like that? I don't even know you. I don't know you. Well, you can get your big fat ass out this motherfucking room, fat bitch. Bye, ho. Bye, ho. Bye, ho. Bye, ho. Bitch. I don't know you like that. What the fuck you got an attitude? I just said I don't know your bitch ass. The fuck out of here. Hey, get him out of here. Fuck you. What is she talking about?
Natalie talks all this shit backstage. Oh, I'm standing on business with Joseline today. As soon as we get out there, square the fuck up. I'm not passing the gloves to the next bitch. That's exactly what you did.
4 million, while Joseline takes the lead with 4.7 million followers. Now, as far as years in the public eye, Natalie was introduced to us in 2009, while Joseline came a little later in 2012. Now, as far as passport stamps are concerned, both of these ladies have been flown out. So, you know what? Each of them gets a lot as far as those passports.
And they really don't need to bring the show back because you could tell they have no substance and nothing to fill the time with. Baddies episode was literally 53 minutes long. This episode is only 40 minutes long and half of it is them backstage and then them doing bullshit like what I'm about to tell you they did now. Why do every week we have to have an introduction for another introduction for another introduction? Every single week. Lemmy's brother introduces Lemmy, then Lemmy introduces Nick, then Nick Cannon introduces the performer. Like, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, YG comes out and does his performance. He does Big Bank, which was a stupid song choice, but I guess he didn't really have a choice because that's one of his biggest mainstream hits. But obviously, he was only able to do his verse and the hook because the song has a bunch of features who wouldn't dare do a Zeus performance. Big Sean, 2 Chainz, Nicki Minaj, etc. You not dead ass, Natalie. Didn't I just tell y'all on my fucking Baddies Caribbean review earlier that I'm tired of y'all forcing this nigga Matt Cash down my fucking throat? And now you come out with him performing? So 3 things. Number 1, Joseline ate, and according to the audience, Joseline already won. And that's why they need to go based off of the crowd vote and not Nick. The crowd is literally shouting Lauderdale Ho. Number 2, Joseline is playing in Ballistic face again because they just showed Ballistic is there. He was backstage with Joseline. And you playing in his face again just like you did on the first episode with Nick. And then the third point, Natalie, you're a hater. The whole time they performing, you sitting there making faces and shit. You just did a whole performance. I mean, you had somebody else perform for you. You could have performed your whack ass Welcome to Baddies, everybody whooping everybody song. But either way, Joseline would have ate you up. So stop being a hater. Stop making all those ugly faces and just enjoy the show. So now Joseline, like, you know what's up with me. And after Natalie popped all that shit backstage talking about, oh, as soon as I see Joseline, I'm going to stand on business, square the fuck up. Why you like this? Why you like, you good? You good? You good? Like, no, you supposed to be like on timing because she said, what's up? But she eyeing Tasiki though. And Tasiki said, I'm a slaughter. I'll make you a star. I don't think Joseline want to fight Tasiki for real. Because Tasiki will wash Joseline. Let's keep it a bean. Even the baddies laughing. Like, she's a key and she's more entertaining than you, Natalie. It's just give it up. Okay, we're a little over halfway through the episode and they just now about to start the first round, which is going to be that tug of war game again. So I'll be back for part 2 so we can do all the games together on that video and see who wins the show. I'll see y'all for part 2.